Hello, welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Fallout New Vegas, and we're going to be doing the dead money. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead of just kind of skipping over the gambling section, I'll go ahead and just do it active. And I'm going to go ahead and actually switch over my pre-war money for the chips, and get some chips for some of the pre-war money that I had saved up. So as I kind of mentioned before, what I do like to do is head over to blackjack, kind of start making some money off of blackjack, and then head over and do some of the roulette just to kind of finish it out. I am suffering a little bit from dehydration, so I'm going to go ahead and just drink some water there. Sleep looks good, but food, I could probably use a little bit of food. Nothing too big. Some mac and cheese should do it, and we're all set. But I do also kind of like to do some of the slots sometimes, just because slots don't have like a great payout, but there is there's a decent payout on it sometimes, but it's one of those things where it's like it takes a long time just to make any kind of money, and even when it's at times 200, you still don't get a lot of money out of it. But there is a challenge perk that you can get for just doing it, so we go ahead, throw a couple spins on here, and luckily I don't have to really do much to just get it to kind of keep going. And yeah, so a lot of this is going to be just like little 50 payouts. Sometimes you get a little bit more, but normally it's not really worth trying to do this as like the primary way of getting any type of like money or anything. Yeah, and the You Feel Lucky's on here is just normally not the biggest comparatively to when you do things like blackjack or you do things like the roulette wheel. Alright, so pretty sure that I got, yeah, all 10. So, is there any more that I need to do for the one-armed bandit? I'm not 100% sure, but it's fine. We're just going to go over, play some blackjack, just kind of start. I like to double down with most bets unless I get a blackjack automatically. That's just because with high enough luck, it doesn't really matter. So a lot of the casino games are pretty easy to kind of really clean house for. I do think it's a little bit funny though that when it comes to this particular casino, you do have physical cards being flipped over rather than holographic cards, but all the dealers are holographic. There isn't any real people in here. And one of the things I actually do kind of like about this specific casino, or the specific area more or less. Alright, so that's my first knockout of the games. So you get 4, and then on your 4th one, it's basically you don't get to play anymore. You're cut off from the casino. But I do think this area is kind of interesting because this could have made Sierra Madre chips one of the ways to basically fund your entire operation through the post-apocalyptic world. And that's just because the way that it kind of works is that bottle caps became a form of currency just because in Fallout 76 they kind of explained that the owners, I think it was of the Nuka-Cola company, they had like the scout event or something with like within like a mansion, and what you could do is if you would go up to one of the robots and trade in Nuka-Cola bottle caps, you could trade it for guns, weapons, ammunition, that kind of stuff. And so it basically kind of gave a reason as to why bottle caps were used as currency, and that's because you could actually get something of value for having them, which was pretty interesting. Whereas here, somehow the holographic technology is utilized in a way to make it to where you can get real things for kind of the fake currency of the Sierra Madre chips. I think that's gonna kick me out again. Yeah. Another complimentary gift. So it looks like 10,000 is gonna be my cutoff point. But that's the reason why bottle caps are actually used as currency, and it's because you can actually exchange them for something that's valuable or something that's of worth. Because you can go to the house or the mansion that the robots were basically trading out weaponry for. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then here you could also get it to more or less work the same way using the holographic technology that can make real items out of nothing. Kind of like Star Trek, I believe, where they have the holodeck and stuff like that, where it's like they can make reality out of nothing, basically. But this was new technology even to the pre-world, so even the pre-world didn't really know too much about it. But with this, you could basically solve, or with this technology, you could basically solve things like world hunger, things like that, because if you can literally create junk food, alcohol, stims from nothing, or without having to utilize any type of like material components, I mean, there's no real reason why you couldn't, you know, make food or anything like that. Alright, so it should get kicked out one more time. Yep. Alright. Well, we can go ahead and claim some stuff. And then I'm going to play up to liquid pumps. So scotch, wine. That seems like that's it. And then I think I also get, yeah, free chips, 1,000. So they just gave me 1,000 extra chips, which is fine. That's good. I'll go ahead and I'll take it. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to try to get up to 9,900. And then at that point, I'm going to stop doing blackjack, just because at that point, if you win any type of extra money on top of that, you'll get kicked out of being able to play in the casino anymore. And that's going to basically kind of cap off where your money making escapades in this area is going to basically kind of come to an end. And the reason why I don't want to continue doing that afterwards is because I can actually go to the roulette table and play roulette until I win. And I can actually end up with about 7,000 additional chips over what the normal maximum would be. Well, as long as my luck doesn't take the worst turn that I've ever seen here. Alright, well, now I'm back where I started. Alright, doing a little bit better now. Alright, getting pretty close. And once you get kind of to a certain point, you don't really want to keep going. So, like here, I'm going to go ahead and back out of that and head over to the roulette table. And I'll probably do about 3 or 4 spins on here. One thing I really don't like is that I have to slowly increase my bet. And it looks like I can only bet a maximum of 100. But, the nice thing about this is that I'm going to do about 4 bets, 5 bets maybe. And the reason being is that if you do manage to hit it, you come out with right about 3,000 to 3,500 additional chips over what you initially kind of put into it. So, or what you initially would be able to kind of not get kicked out over. Alright, just a couple more tries here. Because I really do want to like try to max out the payout that I'm getting. But one thing that's actually kind of interesting about this particular DLC is that this isn't the only way that you get money out of this DLC. Because with this, you can only trade in the chips for pre-war money, whereas a little bit later on, there's an entire vault that you can kind of break into and get access to. And with that, you actually can get some actual gold bars. So I do know that this way can take a little bit of time just because you're kind of going back and forth between a roulette table and the blackjack table. But this ultimately will, as soon as it hits, like you basically end up with right about 30% more of what you would actually be able to walk out with just from doing it this way. And it doesn't really take too much to like make the difference back of what you spent. See, like that. So now I've got 7 more spins on the roulette table. And the nice thing is that with 10 luck, it's not an issue to just kind of go back and forth like this, because you're never really going to like run out of chips. And as long as you don't like waste too much time on one side or the other, you're not going to really have any issue. when it comes to like doing this method until you actually get the big win payout. So, but I have noticed that there is a mod that I can possibly get where I can just press a button and it maxes out the bet rather than making you do it at a very low increment. And I think there's also one that allows you to do any amount so that you can actually bet any amount of money onto a single roulette spin. Which that would be kind of interesting, but that would definitely break the game if you manage to hit the jackpot with that. Because these are 35 to 1, so whenever you score the jackpot, you get 35 times what you put into it. So if I put in 100 chips, I get 3,500 chips back. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, and I'm gonna run back and make that money back. So one of the other reasons why I don't really like doing the slots is just because it's a little bit hard to actually have a reliable way of not going over when it comes to like hitting your cap, because if you just kind of keep pressing the A button on the slot machines, it'll just keep going. And if you manage to get like the 7,500 on the slots, and then it just kind of keeps going up, and then you hit the all sevens and you get 3,500. I mean, that just will automatically kick you out through both the final cutoff or the second to the last cutoff and the final cutoff, because you just made 3,500 where the 2,500 is the cutoff points. So you would actually end up making too much, and then they can end up just kind of throwing you out, and you don't really have the opportunity to get even more out of it than what you're supposed to. So, well, with the roulette, you can kind of tell if you're going to come close to hitting or not, well before it actually starts like bouncing in, or well before it actually bounces into the wheel. And the reason why you can tell is just because the number that you want to hit, which is why I do the 0 or the 00, are typically the ones that I do, and it's just because those are the easiest to really like see on the wheel as they're kind of going around. And that's because you want it to actually skip over the one that you're in, because it always bounces backward about one of the vertical lines. So the vertical line is always where it kind of bounces into the center of the spinner. And what you want is basically the ball to hit the vertical one after the number that you want has already passed. And if you're doing it with like regular black or red, it can be kind of easy to miss it, so that you're not really sure if you hit it or you hit your number. Whereas with the green, you can always tell exactly like where the green is at. You don't really have to have like a close eye on the wheel as it's spinning, and you just kind of know that either you're on 00 or you're on regular 0. And I do also kind of find it just a little bit funny that you're in the middle of this like abandoned hotel that has like a casino in it, and you can play the casino games with holograms in the middle of this like ghost town that's covered with this deadly fog that's like slowly choking the life out of the people that are inside of it. But you're just hanging out inside of a casino with no one else in it. Basically gambling with ghosts, because that's what these holograms basically are at this point, is they're just like ghosts of people. They're not really people here. And even when you talk to them, it's basically just you issuing commands rather than actually like talking with something. We're just gonna do a couple more rounds here, and if I don't hit the jackpot on this, I can always just head back. So that one got pretty close, but I could just head back over to the blackjack table and just make some extra money back. This normally doesn't take super long. At the most, maybe an hour per casino. So that one got double zero. That's not the one that I wanted though, but that's fine. But it normally only takes about like maybe an hour at a casino at most, and you can do this like at every single one of the casinos. And I like doing it this way just because again, you can make a lot of money really quickly and really easily, and even more than what the casino normally would allow you to actually kind of leave with. So I just can't double down on this one. Because if I get a blackjack, then that's fine. If I don't, then I still get 200 chips. There we go. I guess technically I could have doubled down, and that would have been fine too, but it's not a huge issue. Well, I do hope that we get a another Fallout game at some point in the future that isn't a MMO. Just because I really like the world and kind of like the wackiness and zaniness of the Fallout universe. I think that there's a lot of potential within the story itself. And especially if we can kind of go to a couple of other places within the United States, or even possibly like outside the United States, because I would like to see places like possibly Texas. Would be kind of interesting, just because there's a very heavy gun culture in Texas, and then also you could have the just kind of the visions of the border, because there's actually a character in Fallout New Vegas that comes from Mexico, and he kind of gives you a little bit of like what the life is like there, which is not good, but he kind of gives you a little bit of a heads up on just kind of like what to expect in that area. And I think it'd be kind of fun to actually be able to like kind of play a game that kind of takes you into like the post-apocalyptic like Mexico and Texas, and just kind of see like how the borders are kind of done in this post-apocalyptic world. Alright, well, this one I can't double down. Well, now I can. But probably not going to, because that was a 7 off the start. Yeah, I can still take one. There we go. do also think that it would be pretty interesting to see possibly like a remake or a redoing of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas in more of the gameplay style of Fallout 4, except with kind of like the original perk system with what we currently have in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, but just the upgraded gunplay mechanics and things like that, just and the visual upgrade to it. I think would actually be kind of interesting to see Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 in that style. Definitely wouldn't want to see the conversation wheel as it is in Fallout 4 with those games, but getting to go back and just kind of see the Mojave and more of like the Fallout 4 style aesthetic would be quite amusing. I think it would be pretty interesting to see. I also think it would be kind of a fun interaction to kind of have with the old games, getting a fresh coat of paint, looking quite nice, getting some of the bugs and issues fixed. Although I do know that Bethesda isn't really big on actually fixing their bugs or issues, which is why, even though, well, there we go. That's my additional 3,500. Yep, that kicks me out. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna turn in my caps for 160,000, or 16,000, sorry. Alright, pre-war park stroller outfit with a hat. I do want to carry at least like 2,000 chips with me, just for use with like the vending machines, just because it'll be nice to have some stuff to kind of buy with. And I can actually return these, so it's not for a lot, but they're not going to do me any good in my inventory. Alright, but I do think I have all of the stuff that I need from here for now, so it looks like we can kind of continue on with the story. Alright, so unfortunately I do believe the ghost people should be in here by now. So I can't repair that for some reason. Well, I've got plenty of weapon repair kits that I can work with. Which, I'll take it out.
Casino's woken up, paying attention to us. Good. Wondering what happened to your team? Looks like they got moved to other floors. Interesting. Maybe that's why... Perhaps the casino recognized specific guests, or guests with a voice or look close enough for them to be assigned to that floor. We'll see. Had hoped with the power restored, the systems would fully awaken. Especially the sound archives. But no. Your teammates' callers on each floor are interfering with the systems. It's the white noise filters embedded in their construction. They're blocking the casino speakers, the music. You'll need to recalibrate or destroy each caller. To do that, you need to get close, reset the signal, or blow their heads off. I'll leave the choice up to you. My preference? End them now. They're of no use. After all, it's safe to kill them now, provided you make it quick. You see, the callers don't work inside the Sierra Madre. Well, between floors. Else, I'd set off the callers. Be done with it. So find them, deal with them, as long as you're fast and can get off the floor after killing them. The floors, whatever they line this place with, interferes with the collar frequency. So if you kill them, you should have some time to run. Just not sure how long. May not be consistent. More, less, whatever. It doesn't matter. What we need is in the basement. We need to go to the top first and write our fortunes down. After we deal with your team on the other floors.
So we can kind of hear the ghost people from outside banging on the doors. Looks like I've got a fresh set of Implant GRX stuff. Alright. Well, it looks like something happened in the corner here. Alright. But I definitely want to head over to the restaurant. Let's see here. Oh. They'll probably come in at some point, but as for now, we can head over to the restaurant.
Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
Hurry up and deal with the
Going to
FEV
make
reject.
Casino
He's of
burn.
no use to us.
No more being.
Back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. We can listen to me. Tired of being your minder.
Alright, so in this area we've got Dog and his other personality, God, and they're having a little bit of an issue.
Master set me free. Dog needs to listen to me. If you do this, we both die. Dog wants to die. Don't care anymore. Tired of you. Tired of place. Master will help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're
Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. We can hear you now. Not much longer. Not listening to me. Tired of being your minder. Tired of putting dog to sleep.
Almost got me.
Cage. Dog
Alright, so
protect you.
I definitely want to do this without being seen by
Control is
Dog or God, and the reason why is because they're currently in a little bit of an unstable state where
needs to listen to me.
they're having issues with each other,
If you do this, we both die.
and
Dog wants to die.
right now they've got a bunch of the gas turned on.
Tired of you. Tired of place. Master will help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're
Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. We can hear you now. Not much longer.
Alright, so
Not listening to me.
what I'm going to want to do is I actually want to use a Stealth Boy. I've only got one, but I do want to use it, and the reason why,
Tired of
Well-
being your minder. Tired of putting
I'm going to throw down a quick save, and the reason why I'm saving is because if I fail this, I just kind of die anyway.
dog to sleep. He wakes up in cage.
Must be a back entrance to the kitchen.
Dog
Check the main
wants to
casino side corridors. Find it.
Alright, so
Master set me free. Dog needs to
yeah, they're still trying to get in, but so I can actually go this way. So So I need to get to the restaurant. And I believe alright, well, I've got to turn off the gas so that way I can deal with Dog and God. Oh, just to the main lobby. Actually, says that there's something over here that I should be able to utilize. Possibly upstairs? Or downstairs, maybe. No, it's just taking me back to the restaurant. Ah, there's the key. Alright.
If you don't, then you're
Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. We can...
So I needed the key before I could access the back entrance to the kitchen. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead, drop my save.
That idiot's opened the gas valves. A single spark, or he sets off his collar. The casino's going to burn. Us, along.
Yeah, he's only worried about himself. Alright, what do I need for another weapon repair kit? Just some scrap electronics and scrap metal?
Shut off the gas valves or that idiot will kill us all.
Go. Alright, well, if I can find
The reason I have to...
one more scrap electronic just like that, I can make 2 weapon repair kits. There we go.
Master, set me free. Dog needs to... Listen to me. If you do this, we... all fire now. No!
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. That's why I made the save.
That idiot's opened the gas valves.
Alright, let's do this again.
A single
Turn off that.
spark, or he sets off his collar. The casino's going to burn. Us, along with him. Shut off the gas valves or that idiot will kill us all.
Alright. But I only... Oh, I need one more scrap metal. There. There we go. Alright. Alright.
Listen to me.
Got this little tiny intercom here.
Both. Die. Dog wants to die. Don't care anymore.
Tired of you, tired of place.
Alright, so he's just kind of walking around right now.
Master will-
So I just happened to catch him at the wrong time. Alright.
Help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're
Going to make Casino burn. No more beings.
So I want to wait until he kind of passes by.
back in the cage. Stop what you're doing.
Hear you now. Not much longer. Not
Listening to me. Tired of being your minder. Tired.
of putting Dog to sleep. He wakes up in cage, hungry. Dog wants
To protect you. Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control is...
Master. Master set me free. Dog needs to.
Listen to me. If you do this, we both...
I just don't want him to like turn around and look right at me.
Tired of you, tired of place. Master.
Help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're...
Going to make Casino burn. No more being.
back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. We can...
Can hear you now.
Alright.
Not much longer. Not
listening to me. Tired of being your minder. Tired...
putting Dog to sleep. He wakes up in cage, hungry. Dog wants
to protect you. Always wanted to protect you.
Alright,
The
so now
reason
I should be able
have
to talk
take
to him.
Control is...
Master. Master set me free.
He's gotten too strong. Too scared. Even my own voice won't help.
You? Master? No, not Master. Dog remembers you. Left Dog in cage. Mean to Dog. Now Dog.
Will kill us both unless you do something. Never felt him so strong before. He won't listen to my voice. He's
Hungry. Come here, or Dog will chase you. Break you until you no run anymore.
Alright. Oh, I have enough speech, so... Dog, stay. If you don't, Master will be mad.
Master? Don't want Master to be mad. What does Master want Dog to...
listen to you. Can't hold him back much longer. Tell him to pull on his chain as hard as...
Dog can. What Master wants, Dog can do. Please don't be mad with Dog.
Alright, so with this, I'm not 100% sure as to, if this Master refers to the Master from Fallout 1, or if this refers to the Master as in Father Elijah. Because this specifically says, like, the Master sent me, and the Master is the specific name given by the big boss of Fallout 1, which was the character that was actually, like, making all the super mutants. So that's why I'm not really 100% sure whether this refers to the actual Master from Fallout 1 or just Father Elijah. But, Dog, the Master sent me. He commands you to listen to my voice now.
Master? Master. Dog is listening.
Both of us are. Tell him to listen to me. Then we can get out of this. Finally. And...
Now Dog is listening to voice. Your voice only.
Alright, so imagine the voice not as a voice, but as water. Look into the voice now. What do you see?
Dog can see the voice. Looks just like Dog.
And Dog looks just like me. You've hurt yourself. Inside. Do you see now? See?
In the water. Dog understands now. Dog knows what happened.
Alright, then step into the water, step into yourself.
If Dog goes into the water, Dog can't help if Master gets mad. You were nice to Dog. Dog wants to help.
He's right. If you merge us, then we, or whatever we become, we can't help you when you reach whatever's at the Sierra Madre's end.
And Dog doesn't want to unremember you, may forget you.
We will forget almost all that has happened here. You'll be alone, at the old man's mercy. Like Dog. Like me.
Alright, well, not having your help doesn't matter if this heals you.
Dog understands. Dog has done bad things. Knows why Voice was...
Furious with him. Tired of the anger. Thank you, Courier. Even if it's only for minutes before the Sierra Madre kills us all, then...
Dog hopes you find a way to save self, like you helped Dog. And
when you meet him, find a way to save yourself, as you tried to save us. Otherwise, I'll be upset with you.
Alright, well, we came this far. I'll manage. Go on, let go.
you were there all the time.
All the time. You were there, and so close. Together.
Are you alright?
Who are you? What is this place?
A cage, but at least you're not in two of them now.
That was not the answer I was expecting. I don't know you, yet I feel like I do, and a feeling of gratitude. Forgive me, I'm wounded. This chain, this bear trap on my arm. How did I even get this far with these wounds? The pain is excruciating. I need to rest for a moment.
Go on and rest. I have to take care of something.
Thank you for whatever you have done. I will remain here. Need to get my strength back.
Alright,
What is
so
this place?
that takes
Feels
care of
strange, like sleeping
Dog and God,
on my...
and gave me a free level up. So seems pretty good to me. Well, I have 15 points to spend. Take my lockpick up to 97. And sneak up to 53. That should be good for now.
neck. Is this a chain?
Alright, so now
What's carved on my chest? God. No. Not God. Something in reverse. What's that?
and I also did get the
You've got one of the floors reestablished. Good. Accessing the music archives now. 2 more to go. Oh, it seems the casino has uninvited guests. The villa inhabitants were pounding at the doors. Now they found a way inside. Deal with them, and don't try and leave yourself, or I'll let the collar do its work.
Alright, so yeah, so some of the ghost people have made it inside. Yep. And I want to see if I can actually access... I don't think I can, because I think it's only a fragment of it. Yeah. So yeah, so the greeter will just kind of distract him, but it's not security, so it won't attack him if they go towards it. Oh. That actually kind of surprised me. Alright. Some thin red paste is good. Not really a huge fan of the gas bombs, but I'll take it. So, with the Starlit program, they should be distracted, but it's not going to actually like do anything to stop them. Whereas if I had the security, it would actually like shoot them with lasers. Just like the holograms outside. But for now, let's go ahead and get some extra chips. And I want one doctor's bag. Just because I got hit with a fire grenade, basically. And I'd like to check and make sure that my... Okay, so I'm not too incredibly damaged. But I am quite thirsty, so... Drink some more dirty water, just because dirty water is just as good as regular water. Because the rats get removed from my Y3 implants. And some Instamash to take care of my food. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but I should be okay for now. Alright. So next we're gonna have to go and deal with our old pal Dean. And with Dean, I unfortunately get to deal with holograms.
If that ghoul's still alive, correct that. Or break him.
Alright, let's just quickly hack into this terminal, see if I can't get something kind of going here for me. Alright, so entry denied means that I've taken out all the duds. Alright, so it doesn't look like this is going to be anything that I need for... Alright, so that's the security code information. Well, while I'm here, might as well grab some of those bobby pins, some extra pre-war money, and I'm actually going to run back out into the lobby and just see if I can activate security now that I have the other code fragment. So I'm pretty sure it's just 2 code fragments. So if I can... So... Nope, code him. Let's just code him complete running on limited power. Yeah, not enough power. Alright, so I guess it only lasts for a couple of seconds then. Well, that sucks, but nothing I can really do. Alright, so... Yep. Yep, alright. So inaccessible there. pretty sure that it's just a... I think it's just a radio on that one. This one I think is actually like a speaker. Yeah, it's a shielded speaker there. Alright. Yeah, that's that speaker right there. Yeah, there's a couple of shielded ones here, so... Take all of that. Ski is good, scotch is good, cigarettes are good because I can return those. Guess I don't really need to be sneaking right now because the security is not currently active. Yeah, I don't know why this is inaccessible when literally just on the other side of the door is the front entrance, basically. Yeah, because there's the speaker there.
Finally, a friendly face. Hey, partner, up here. In a bit of a predicament here. Had to duck backstage, take a powder. The audience is a little murderous tonight.
Alright, how did he get up there?
No idea. Woke up here, thought I was dreaming for a second. Right back on the stage, the mic. Thought I was back at the Franz. Well, except no audience used to pack theaters back then. So, stepped up on the stage, checked things out. Then suddenly, holograms walked out of the wings. They started raising their hands to their heads, all creepy-like. Not a good sign.
I don't see any security coming in, only the speakers.
Look, those ghosts are going to come out of the wings behind you in a second. The security types, not the friendly, bald types. And if you got in here, the door's probably locked tight behind you. So don't back up or run for the exit. You're not going to make it. Trust me. As soon as you can, run to the door to the left. Use the key you got out of the music rag there and camp out. As bad as things are, it's going to get a lot worse if either of us pops. So get backstage. Until we get a better plan.
I really want to do one of these, but again, I need to make sure that he feels like he's in control, so... Alright, I'll head for the door on the left, so it's not on my left, it's on his left.
Good. Go. And don't get yourself killed. Do that, and we're both done.
Yeah, so there's the... Alright. And we'll go ahead and we'll call it here for today. We managed to go and, with a little bit of trial and error, take care of Dog and God and got them into a good spot. So next we got Dean Domino, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get him out of here as well. But other than that, we should be good to go. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.